right, Kyle, what are we doing?
We're gonna do this front end today. We're gonna try to get the 2,600 pound bag in there. Gonna design a lower. Gonna design an upper. Put my drop spindles that Jack got me for Christmas on.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, nigga.
It's a celebration.
Okay.
Gonna try to get the front done.
God, you're ugly.
AF, you are.
But your hair is so majestic.
Don't touch the hair.
It's greasy as man.
Oh, don't wipe it on me.
He's ugly.
It's my good hoodie.
AF.
Yeah, we're using a lift again.
Because we're too old for this.
We're sending a
Oh, I needed that.
socket. Dumbass.
Just put air in there.
That's how you remove a mini truck shock.
Always do.
Big
Big Willwood.
Hey. Hey.
What? About to lose everything, ain't you?
There's still a torsion bar on this. You want to see?
Wow.
That's why I need to cut it off.
Them bushings gone.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the lack of travel.
It's man truck, it's all you need.
That's all the stroke your mom needs too.
Yep.
You know serious when you got to get a pair of vice grips out on a mini truck.
Or a vice grips and a wobble.
I'm more scared of the wobble. So, all this bull that's here, Kyle says we have to keep for the day. I want to cut all this bull off, but Kyle says no.
Full on bullshit mode.
Yeah.
So
what's really going on?
So we don't know what's happening. I'm just going to continue to stand around and act like I'm doing some while Kyle designs his lower controller on a goddamn computer. This is a lot of cussing. This is gonna be
you're
beat.
so
Yeah,
hostile.
This is why you need to just go do your what'd you say you had to do? Bank? Electrical guy. Just go hang out with him all day.
All
You gotta
day?
go
All
do
day.
your electrical guy.
All
day?
Do your electrical guy.
No, so
Day?
why do you want to cut this off?
So we can design a proper suspension and not try to cycle some BS from the factory.
But everything from the factory works on this truck.
Yeah, it works at a stock height or lowered 3 inches, not laying frame on a 29-inch tall tire or whatever the hell this is.
No, it does. That's the thing, it does.
No.
So you're not using any of the
That
factory locations.
Ain't gonna lay dick.
Cut the shock now.
You see the angle of that upper ball joint, Kyle? Ain't gonna work.
I think your dog just died.
That Dave Chappelle last night where he's like, he's got like he's asking the Black Bush, where he's got the 5 microphones. And he's like, you mother. They're all of them. That's funny.
Sanki her şey kayboldu, çok derin hislerim var.
I guess you can snip.
So you're using the factory mounting points?
Roughly. The factory lower is going to be mounted pretty much stock, but the upper we're going to raise a little bit because I like driving about an inch off the ground at all times. So we're going to need to correct that.
What's that?
Cutting this out so the wheel can come up and not be hitting the fender and I don't know what I'm doing.
Got the template for the arm. Cut out a 10 gauge, test it first, then we'll cut it out a quarter once we find how many things I've messed up.
What happened?
Pocket the frame, and you have I'll probably do the same thing where the diameter of the upper plate will be our inside tabs for the upper arm.
Here's the other thing is, are you going to build an arm with cross shafts in it? I would just assume get away from all of that and build your 2 tabs up there on either side.
Yeah, like I said, this tab will be the inside, then we'll have 2 tabs for the outside. I'm just hoping when we put a bar in's much bigger than that, we don't get into steering issues.
And just because this is where the pivot points are doesn't mean we can't put pivot points here and angle that arm up.
Know,
You're building all tubular top, right?
figured.
Tubular.
Tubular, dude.
Hi, my name is Dine De Silva, and I'm the lead engineering technician here at Viair. We are in the live test lab where we collect performance data for all of our compressors. We have 8 separate stations in the lab, and we always have a compressor running at each station so that we can collect as much data as possible. First, we identify the duty cycle parameters for each model of compressor. This includes cycle time, rest time, minimum pressure, maximum pressure, and then we input those parameters into an automated computerized system called the PLC, or Programmable Logic Controller. It's used to automate the power supplies to start and stop the compressors once they're in their duty cycle. It runs 9 hours a day, 5 days a week at the harshest duty cycle possible, so that we can ensure that the information that we publish is 100% accurate. This gives our customers the confidence they need to get the job done, whatever the application may be.
If I need to leave that alone then. I probably should.
For now, I would. It's still the only thing good.
Because the pocket's going to be bigger than that. Actually, I could make that another 1/2 inch further back. Don't need to. And then this was a stock angle of the arm. But I'm kind of wondering if...
Should be flat.
I'm kind of wondering, to keep from pocketing this frame so much, if I should make the arm almost like flatter and then, you know, have the, like if this is where it was, have the arm come out flat and then kick up more.
Well, you'd have to have this come flat, kick up, and then kick this out.
Yeah. So again, we're going to start, if I got to take room with that Z, the bag's going to go in more, and don't put 2 on it.
You should put 25s in front of it.
7-inch bag ain't gonna fit hardly.
2500 sound amazing.
No.
Hey, if you get your correct bag angle, they raise up just fine with 25s. See the lift I get in that Toyota? What?
Hella flush,
Come on.
bruh.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
There we go. Come on.
Make it stop.
Oh, hold on. Come on. Oh, we're hitting bumper.
Nice. Are we on the hitter again?
Look at that.
Yeah, we're on the hitter.
Huh? I thought he cut it out.
Reach up there and get it. Yeah,
Oh, it
sharp.
didn't go up enough?
I guess not.
Awesome.
Cut your tires. Smell the rubber burning?
That was probably my best tire. Just like prom night.
So what changes have you made from the mock-up one to this one?
I added the bag plate hole, added these little gussets, kind of go back here and box that in somewhat, trim this back to where it didn't interfere with the wheel smudge, and added our triangulation tube hole. That's about what I had in mind.
All right, we're wrapping up another Mini Truck Sunday here. We've got the whole day consumed with R&D on Kyle's front suspension. We've got the lower control arm built. We've cycled everything once or twice and got everything pretty close to figured out. Sean actually cut the inner fenders out, or the inner fender, and we were actually able to cycle it with a wheel and tire to get it to lay frame on the 18s with the bigger tires. So we're not 100% done. We still got to grind down where the bump stops and we'll clean all this up, cap all this in, make it look real nice. And of course, we're gonna get rid of everything on the upper control arm. We'll just build our own tabs with alignment abilities in the top, and get rid of our nice mini truck high cut. Other than that, bonanza.
So next week we'll tackle the upper, probably make a tube style control arm, raise it just a little bit because I like to ride low. Pocket the frame for that 2,600 pound airbag. Just mount a shock, get it finished.
Go.
All right, since we're almost done with Mini Truck Sunday, this is gonna be our airbag for the next week or 2 weeks until we can get back in to put our 2,600 pound bag in here. So it's gonna be a little stiff. Weld it.
Weld that right there. Hopefully that tack weld don't break. Now I'm gonna have animals crawling in mine. So rough.
Oh, that damn brakes. We gotta move that.
Lay it out!
Yeah. Kyle, you really suck at welding.
I know.
It looks like it has a 2-link on it from here. Let's look at it. Looks like a 2-link. We're 2-linking it. Texas 2-linking it.
Oh shit.
Been done before.
Is it square bars?
And there's the bag on bar and the shock on bar. Terrible. I mean, if there's ever a place for a 2-link, you might as well put it on a mini truck. Nobody cares about these things anyway.
There's a 2-link in my garage. It's under a red Jeep.
Oh, I didn't clean my garage here.
You get my garage gear shirt?
You gotta think about it. If that's all we're doing is getting the design arms and put all this back together, I might as well just go home. I'm just gonna walk home.
Walk on home, boy.
Is that Pantera?
Yep.
So everything's done in the back. Do we need to mount your badass air tank?
That's what I was saying.
Badass Lowrider Depot air tank.
To make that drop in my
Mount your mom.
Go inside.
Come at me, bro.
Go inside.
Come at me.
Really?
I don't want to look over here. It's awkward.
Why is it awkward?
I don't
You
just
act like you've never done it before. Just look into my eyes.
Ooh, that's not awkward at all.
That's a song by Bone. Look into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. Huh? Come on.